Salvete omnes, ego sum magister Sullivan. Welcome back. Here with you to discuss or to go over the translation for Aeneid, Book 6, lines 403 to 425. Here we are, the Sibyl and Aeneas finally meeting Charon in the underworld, and they need Charon to take them across um, the river into the underworld so Aeneas can find or meet his destiny. But it's not as simple as that because living souls aren't allowed to go across the waters. And Charon is mistrustful um, of these two travelers because he's been burnt before, once by Hercules, and then again by Theseus and Pirithous, who the you know Hercules tried to abduct Cerberus or did abduct Cerberus, and then also Theseus and Pirithous tried to abduct Proserpina, wife of Pluto, from her marriage bed herself. So um, he's justified. Also, let's see what happens in these lines. All right, Trojan Aeneas, marked. So marked goes with that by piety and arms. Remember this devotion, right? So devotion is incredibly important, and arms and weapons distinguished, right? So distinguished by piety and by weapons. So he's good both as a devoted follower to the gods as well as he's pretty decent in war, I suppose. He descends. This is our main verb. He descends uh, to his father. Remember, genitorem is just like patrem. To the lowest shadows. If nothing or no image of such great piety moves you, but, or at least probably better here for Aunt, you may recognize this branch. And at that, she reveals the branch, which was hiding, or which she hid, or was hiding in her dress or cloak or tunic. Um, the swollen hearts, so then the swollen hearts resettle or settle from his wrath. And no more words for these, or from this, or from these. So that one, meaning Charon, wondering at or marveling at the venerable gift of the deadly or fated branch, having been seen after a long time, turns toward the blue ship, his blue boat, and he approaches the riverbank. From there, he drives off the other souls who were sitting through or along or over the long benches and loosens the doors. Probably the planks here because four of those doors doesn't really make sense. But at once, it receives or he receives huge Aeneas, massive Aeneas, in his boat or in the boat. The sewn together boat groans under the weight, and, full of cracks, it received or accepted much swamp. Finally, at length, he he puts out or he places the bard or the sibyl and the man safely or safe across the river on the formless mud and in the gray marshes, or the gray marsh. I'm not sure if I have to go back, but up here, I don't remember if I said it. This is referring to Charon, and if I said Cerberus, I'm wrong. It's Charon here, because he's the one looking at um, the golden bow. But moving back down, so now we have huge Cerberus. We go down to the main verb here, which is sounds or resounds. This kingdom with a three-throated bark. Right? And notice again the synchesis here, right? Cerberus intertwined with Latratu Troifoke and Haik Regna. And he lying down, huge, in the opposing or opposite cave, to whom the Sibyl, seeing that now the necks are shuddering with snakes, presents a cake. The cake is drugged or sleep induced with honey and with also medicated fruit. Right, so here we go. That as well. So this could actually be synchesis too, since this is similar going with this. These are ablatives, and these are the accusatives, right? Um, so that one, meaning Cerberus here, opening his three throats with rabid hunger, right? All right, possibly some chiasmus here. He snatches up that which was thrown to him, that which was offered. And his huge backs, or he resolves, or he lets off, or he lets loose, or he lets go his huge backs, having poured forth to the ground, and huge, he is extended into the entire cave. Aeneas seizes or occupies the entrance, with the guardian having been buried here, probably in sleep. And this is a little play, right? So they're all waiting for burial, or assuming everybody here has been buried, so having been buried. But, right. And and he goes through swiftly. He quickly goes through to the riverbank of the waters from which there is no return. Okay, so that's it. That's Aeneid 6, 403 to 425. Um, so we will jump from here to line 450, where we are going to meet a familiar wronged love interest. So that's it. Aeneid 6, 403 to 425 in the AP syllabus. Um, Curate ut valiatis omnes. Take care. Be well.